Is it normal for a flooded crawl space after it rains? A flooded crawl space after heavy rain may be all too common in many homes, but it is not normal. Theoretically, the crawl space under your house is designed to stay dry in all weather. When it doesn't, water damage ensues. Wood rot can deteriorate structural components. Toxic mold growth can gain a foothold and infects the entire house, and insects and vermin can thrive in the wet, dark environment. You can't do anything about episodes of prolonged or heavy rain that typically precede a flooded crawl space. What you can do is take a number of steps to keep water out and keep the crawl space dry, the way it was designed to be. Divert water away from the foundation. Rainwater pooling around the foundation seeps into the crawl space through cracks and other openings. The landscape around the perimeter of the house should be graded so water naturally flows away instead of forming puddles that soak into the soil. Keep rain gutters clear and unobstructed to prevent cascading overflow that also permeates soil around the foundation. Make sure gutter downspouts are long enough to discharge water sufficiently far from the perimeter of the house and prevent pooling. Consider a foundation drain system. Embedded in a narrow, gravel-filled trench around the perimeter of the foundation, a perforated pipe catches water as it seeps into the soil and conveys it away from the house, out into the yard, or all the way to the street. Install a crawl space sump pump. Heavy rains also cause groundwater to rise up into the crawl space instead of leaking in. Installed in a basin embedded in the ground inside the space, a sump pump activates automatically as groundwater enters the basin. The pump conveys water through a discharge line that usually terminates out in the backyard. Because severe weather that floods a crawl space may also cause power outages, it's a good idea to install a sump pump with battery backup feature. Finally, it is not normal for a crawl space to be flooded after it rains, and steps should be taken to prevent this from happening. Diverting water away from the foundation, keeping rain gutters clear, installing a foundation drain system, and installing a crawl space sump pump are all great ways to reduce the likelihood of a flooded crawl space and the need to remediate mold. If a crawl space has already been flooded, it is important to contact water damage experts to ensure proper mitigation. Ask the water damage experts at Rytech Restoration about professional techniques to deal with the aftermath of a flooded crawl space. To learn more about crawl space water damage restoration or crawl space mold remediation, visit rytech.com or call to speak with our mitigation specialists at 800-980-0112 today.